But were you confident the quality would tell?
Yeah, of course. I think we had most of the chances. Obviously, in the first half, we had a lot of the ball, but we've come up against that a lot recently. Teams, sitting in against us. So it's been difficult, but it's something that we've got used to. It happened at the weekend. We finally broke Everton down, and obviously we've done the same tonight.
How do you sum up the pass for your goal from Phil Foden?
Yeah, obviously it was unbelievable. It's funny. Before the game, I was on the coach on the way here, and I sit next to Phil, and I was scrolling through Twitter, and a video of Messi come up, and it was like Messi's passing, and me and Phil just watching it, and then as soon as he passed that ball, obviously I scored, and he come running over to me, and whilst we were celebrating, he says, just like what we was watching before the game.
Just like Messi.
Just like Messi, wasn't it, his pass. So, no, it was, obviously I have that kind of link up with Phil. It's been a long time coming, because I don't think he's assisted me yet, but yeah, it was a good moment for myself.
Oleg Zinchenko captained the team. We've just seen We Stand With Ukraine, the big screen there and the fans' reception. How have you guys tried to help him the last few days?
It's actually been quite emotional, if I'm honest. Seeing as such a big character in the squad. He's got unbelievable quality. If you ask me, I think he's so underrated as a player. But yeah, we've had to be there for him. It's been an extremely difficult time for him and for everyone, especially associated with Ukraine. So yeah, it's been difficult, but fair play to him. He come out tonight, captained the side, and I think he done brilliant.
And your fourth goal of the season for you tonight. Do you expect more at this stage, or are you happy?
Yeah, obviously I expect more. I wanted to get a lot more. But I've obviously been speaking, with the manager and stuff a lot recently. And he's been helping me. And obviously, that's what I want to do. I want to get goals and assists. But he has said to me, it's not all about goals and assists. I've played in a lot of big games this season that the manager's trusted me in, that I haven't scored or assisted in, and I feel like I've done all right in them. So. For me personally, obviously I do want to get more goals and assists, but hopefully that will come now for the big part of the season.
Thank you, Jack.
So 2-0 win from Manchester City. Jack playing his part. We spoke about him before the game even kicked off, about perhaps how he needed to just kick on now. Is he doing that, Roy?
Yeah, we saw that in the second half. I think the brilliant run from him, his first touch set him up for the goal. He's talking about there where he needs to improve, and it is his end product. You do want more goals and more assists from him. But this was the highlight of the game, the goal itself. We said it's no good having the quality. It's the run, obviously, the brilliant pass. But it's this first touch. This sets him up. Lovely finish, nice and simple, but quality play. Fantastic pass by Foden. We've seen Foden do this before.
That's why I can't do co-coms, Laura, because that excites me too much, just that touch. But we was actually talking, me and Roy, before the game, Jack needs to keep making that run more often. And I'm sure he can get into double figures regularly if he does that, because he's no doubt got the quality with the ball at his feet. I thought he played well tonight, and if he'd be glad to be back. Him and Phil Foden, the link-up is sensational at times.
Sometimes does it take a game like this against opposition like Peterborough, who said hard to break down, they figured it out in the second half, just to give him some sort of, maybe not confidence, but to get him back into his stride, that we know the way he can play?
Yeah, he's like a lot of players out there. He'd want some minutes under his belt. He'd get... and the biggest lift he'll get tonight will be scoring. For all he said, he spoke to the manager about his general play, it's been good. It's about having an effect in the games, and we saw that with that bit of quality of the goal. That was the highlight of the night. It was the run, his desire to run in behind, because Jack is a good link-up player. But sometimes that's quite easy to defend when you got bodies. It's just making that run, having the desire, having the intelligence, when to do it, because the players you're playing with will pick you out. But the key was, again, when he made the run, it was that first touch that set him up, and it will do Jack the world of good.